I found the camera by accident. I was clearing out the attic of my childhood home. Dusty boxes, broken toys, old Christmas decorations, when I spotted a shoebox with 5 disposable cameras inside. All used, all from the late 90s, judging by the film labels. I don't even remember owning them. My parents had long since moved to a smaller house, and I'd been putting off sorting through the old attic for years. But holding those cameras, something felt familiar. Not a memory, exactly. More like recognition. So I took them to get developed. 2 days later, the photo clerk handed me the envelopes with an oddly tight smile. Interesting shots, he said. Hope they're nostalgic. The tone bothered me. I waited until I got home before opening the first envelope. The very first photo almost made me drop the stack. It was me, 8 or 9 years old, standing in the backyard, holding a garden hose and smiling. Nothing unusual, except for the man standing behind me. Tall, too tall, dressed in dark, outdated clothing. Head tilted slightly, as though he was studying me, and I had absolutely no memory of him. Every photo was the same. Me at a birthday party, me coloring on the living room floor, me on Halloween, me sitting on the couch with my brother. Each time the man stood somewhere behind me, never touching, never interacting, just watching, always watching. I called my mom immediately. "Mom, who is this?" I asked, describing the figure as best I could. Silence on the line, longer than normal. "Honey, you had imaginary friends," she said gently. "You went through a phase where you talked to someone who wasn't there. You said he was tall and nice and always kept you safe." "No," I said, my voice trembling. "Mom, he's in the pictures." She didn't speak for a few seconds. "Honey," she finally whispered, "we never saw anything. You used to draw him sometimes, but the drawings were disturbing. We threw them away." I didn't sleep that night. The second envelope was worse. In those photos, the man was closer. The angle of his head changed, more tilted, more intent, like he was listening. In a few shots, his face was blurry, stretched, like the camera had tried and failed to capture him. And in every picture, his shadow fell directly over me, even indoors. When I reached the third envelope, my hands were shaking so badly I almost tore the paper. Inside was a single photograph, my 10th birthday. I recognized the banner and the cake. I was blowing out candles, but the man wasn't behind me this time. He was leaning down, his face inches from my ear. His mouth was open as if whispering something. Every muscle in my body tightened. I grabbed my phone, took a picture of the picture, and zoomed in. His lips were forming words. My home address, my current home address. A sudden creak behind me made me whip around. The house was empty, or so I thought. I didn't plan to check the rest, but some instinct, fear or curiosity, forced me to look anyway. In the next envelope, every single picture was taken in the attic. The same attic I had just been standing in 2 days earlier. Clutter in the background, same boxes, same insulation. Except in these shots, I was in the photo, as a child, sitting cross-legged, crying. The man towering behind me, one hand hovering above my head like a puppeteer. I felt sick, because I had never played in the attic. I had been terrified of it. The last envelope was sealed with tape, as if someone had intentionally shut it. My breath hitched as I opened it. Inside was one final picture. Not old, not faded. A brand new photograph, taken from behind me. A shot of me standing in the attic, holding these very envelopes. My shoulders stiff, head slightly turned. And behind me, right over my shoulder, was the man. closer than he'd ever been, smiling, wide, alive, sharp, perfectly clear. I dropped everything and ran out of the house without locking the door. I didn't stop until I reached my car. My phone buzzed. One new photo message. With shaking hands, I opened it. It was the same attic photo. But now, the man wasn't behind me. He was right in front of me, his face filling the frame, his mouth open, whispering something I couldn't hear. Then a second message arrived. There was no image, just text. "Don't turn around.